Welcome to the Laughing Through the Tears podcast. Welcome to the Laughing Through the Tears podcast.
Welcome back, you guys, to the Laughing Through the Tears podcast with your host, Michelle. Wow, it's been a long time.
Oh.
Take back. Welcome back to the Laughing Through the Tears podcast with your host,
Michelle.
and Janet.
My gosh.
It's been a while.
Are you frazzled?
Just a tad.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, we're back. Apologies for the missed week, but
We had a lot of shit going on.
we had a lot going on. Lots of work. Lots of stuff. And yeah, so thanks for your patience and thank you so much for coming back. Happy 4th of July to those that celebrated. Happy long weekend if you didn't celebrate and you still had a long weekend. You know, that's cool too. But yeah, I hope you had a great long 4th of July weekend. And what did you do? What have you been up to the past 2 weeks?
Babysitting.
Yeah.
Been babysitting your dog.
Dog sitting.
Babysitting. Just working a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. But I did, on 4th of July, go to my godson's house and watch him do fireworks. That kid is like me in a lot of ways, but the one thing he did not get from me is the love for fireworks. I do not love fireworks. He loves fireworks.
I think he gets like a rush out of them. 'Cause
Maybe.
I can tell that he like gets, he's weird.
He's an interesting child. But all his brothers liked fireworks too.
Yeah, but he's not like, he doesn't like loud noises. So it's really surprising that he does like fireworks.
Yeah.
But I could tell that it kind of like freaks him out a little bit, but I think it still fascinates him.
Yeah. Like
So-
the colors.
Yeah, so it's like, he's like, I gotta suck it up because I love them so much.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so interesting. That's all? That's all you did 4th of July weekend?
Yeah, literally.
Wow.
Did some cleaning. Try to catch up on sleep. That was pretty much it.
Were you successful at that?
Yeah.
All right, well, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I don't know what we've been up to the past 2 weeks.
I know, I feel like everything's such a blur right now. I feel like life has just been consistent of like working, going home.
Yeah, and I think like the thing that I've been having a lot of trouble this week is a lot better. Like the past week it's better, but my thing is like not thinking about work. Like stopping work when you're done has been so hard for me.
It's awful.
Yeah, very horrible. But I think I'm doing better. This weekend helped out a lot, but Thursday I really struggled. And it didn't help that we weren't at our house. I think even though it's our mom's house, I feel like we're used to our homes now, you know? So I feel like it made it harder, but I feel like after Friday, 4th of July, I feel like it got better. I think going to Tearz's house really helped me a lot. To kind of set the boundaries with work and then your personal life. So it's been really hard for me to like separate the two. It's just nonstop in here with work, which has been horrible. So I don't remember last weekend what we did because I was so fucked up with work. I don't know what we did. I don't know what you did. I don't know what I did.
What year are we in?
That's when Mom left to Mexico. Oh, I went to the farmer's market. Not this 4th of July weekend. The last weekend, I went to go drop off our mom to the airport because she went to Mexico. She's coming back. Okay.
Bitch.
But we went to the farmer's market in Salt Lake. That was cool. Lots of people. But I'm not one of those people that go to the farmer's market like to go for what it's for, which is to get natural organic veggies. I go to for the food. For the pre-made food.
The food trucks.
The food trucks. There you go. The food trucks, the coffee stands. Has some really good iced coffee. The line was so long though, and the sun. We like once we got to that part, we did like a round and a half, and then I was ready to go. And then we came here, and y'all know I don't nap, but I had to hit the bed. I was so drained, like, and then we went out to like for errands in the afternoon, but there was something about the sun in the morning that weekend. It was horrible. It was sucking the fucking life out of you. So I do remember that. I don't remember what else we did because it's all a blur. And then this last weekend, 4th of July, I'm gonna get my period tomorrow. I was super emotional on Thursday. I think I had been building it up, and it doesn't help that I'm going to be on my period. So I always get super emotional the week before, and I was so emotional. Like, man, it was really bad for Lenny, last week. I purposely did not plan anything for 4th of July because I was not in the mood, right? I wanted to decompress, right? I was pissy that nobody had invited us anywhere. I was like, why do we always have to be the host? And I'm like, the only way that something happens is if I'm the host, which I love hosting, but I was really not in the mood for it. Also, we're saving up for a wedding, and it's very expensive to be a fucking host, okay? So I was like, no, we're not doing that. But no asshole fucking invited us anywhere. Thankfully, Tia Rosie came in clutch, and we were.
But you had to text her.
Oh yeah, I will text her. I texted her. I'm like, hey. So we went over and we did some s'mores, with a lighter, of course. So that saved us, and then we did burgers at our mom's house because we stayed over there. So we did burgers, just me and Lenny. So it was cool. I felt good about it afterwards, but man, man. What's that word where you like feel sorry for yourself?
Do you feel sorry for yourself?
Isn't there a word? Listen, let me tell you something. Like, I was angry, I was sad, I was all of the above. And I remember I told her, I'm like, you're a whore, because they don't ever do anything. So it's like, I can't even go to my sister to go do something because they're like fucking hermits. And she's like,
I have dogs.
She's like, bitch, I'm trying to be like inside and go to sleep and blah, blah, blah. And like, I'm trying to relax. I'm like, I want to relax too. And she's like, no, you want to be outside. And I'm like, I want to be outside, but I don't want to be outside. Because she was saying how like some of her family went camping. She's like, would you have wanted to go camping? No, that's too outside. I wasn't trying to do all that. I was trying to decompress a little bit. But like, damn, nobody could have invited me to a fucking barbecue.
Bitch, there was nothing to invite to.
Yeah, fuck these people.
We're all just trying to save Michelle. We may not have a wedding coming up, but damn, the economy got us fucked up. Damn, bitch.
That's fair. But we had a good time at Tia Rosie's.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Yeah, and that wasn't like a lot. It was something simple.
Yeah, like I really do hate fireworks with a passion, but watching Aaron be happy about them makes me happy.
I agree.
That's the only moment that I enjoy them. But if I hear them and I see them without him, I'm like, dude, fuck you guys.
Yeah, I like literally I was like, next year, I'm gonna bring fucking headphones. Because it scares me, and I don't know about you, but I feel like there were some loud ones.
They were very loud.
I was like, is this legal? Like, it was
Probably
crazy.
not.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I did not like that. I like the little ones on the road, that's cute. But like the big ones, no thank you. Like, I was literally like, at one point, Lenny asked me something, so I wasn't paying attention to when those loud ones were coming. And then when I was talking to him, boom, one came up in the air. I'm like, babe, you distracted me. Because I got scared. I fucking hate them. They're so horrible.
They are.
And they disrupt your dog's lives. Like, it's just not, I don't like them.
Me either.
So, yeah. What else did we do? We went to the pool. That was nice. Yeah.
I wish we had what's the name of it? Raging Waters still.
There's Cherry Hill, but it's in Kaysville.
Oh, they moved it?
Yeah, it's in It's in Kaysville. It's north. It's not that far. It's cool. But Raging Waters was a shit.
And
Yeah.
anyways.
But yeah, let us know what you did over the weekend.
And if you want to be outside or inside.
I was so salty, bro.
I don't know what you expect from me. I feel like you expect too much from me, Michelle. As far as like being outside.
Anyways.
Like, I'm not gonna be outside.
Oh, we did go out to eat.
You see how pale I am?
Yeah, bitch. Maybe you could get some fucking vitamin D. Good lord.
I take vitamin D. We're okay.
You know, vitamin D also helps you with like a little emo. It helps you not be emo. Anyways, all right. Well, let's get into our topics. I feel like a lot has been going on. A lot hasn't. I've been worried about my own stuff. You know,
a lot of
saying?
not good things have been going on.
Yeah, but we'll try to keep it light for the most part.
Right.
First things first, you wanted to talk about
Those Doyers. All right. For all my Doyers fans, I'm sure everyone and their mamas know about what happened recently. There was this. Her name's Nessa. She is a Dominican content creator, YouTuber / musician / all the things, right? They invited her to sing the national anthem. They were playing. Who were they playing? I don't know who they were playing. The Dodgers were to go sing the national anthem for the Dodgers. And I don't know if they had already planned for her to sing it in Spanish because she was ready to sing it in Spanish. But I guess someone from the Doyers team, told her not to sing it in Spanish. And because of everything going on and because of her background, where she comes from, she felt like she needed to do this. Like, it was not only for her, but for everyone out there that's going through stuff right now in this shitty world, that she should sing it in Spanish. So she did. There is a lot of controversy about it. Some people are like, yeah, for the people, you know, she did it. And some people are like, she's never going to get invited to sing for the Dodgers anymore. She should have just respected it. But I feel like it's a little fucked up because I think the Dodgers, their main fans are Hispanics. But yet, I don't know. I just think it was a little crazy. But people are pissed. People are really pissed that the Dodgers did that. I don't know if people are going to, like, stop being fans of the Dodgers.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But people are like, this is why you become an Angels fan. I was like, fuck.
It's never gonna happen, Angels. Sorry. And I have a red LA hat too, but it's never gonna happen.
I have a Doyers jersey.
Yeah.
But I don't think it should be taking it out on the players because I don't think they have anything to do with who sings the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
But I think people are really like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. But I think Nessa even got invited to, what's that one, what's his name? He's like huge, like theater, Hispanic, Miguel, I don't know his name. But he invited her out somewhere, and I feel like she's been getting pretty good, like, like people have been noticing her more after that, in good ways, not because she did something controversial. What do you think about it?
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. It's like, can you imagine someone going to go sing the Mexican anthem in English? It would be on and popping.
I don't think it's the same.
Why not?
Because Mexico is just Mexicans for the most part. The United States is all cultures.
Right.
So, and right now they're targeting a specific type of culture So she felt the need to speak up for them. That this is not just your country, this is our country too.
I understand, but as an American, I can see them being pissed that it's the national anthem. It's in English. I can see that. Like, especially if you like, again, right? Like if you're fighting for America and you're Hispanic, I feel like I can still see you being upset because you're fighting for that country. The song is in English. Sing it in English. But now if you're fighting for Mexico, right, and that's your country, you want to hear that song in Spanish the way it was meant to be sang. So I get it. I feel like she did it to bring light to what was going on. I don't know if that had an impact or not, but like I get it. I understand what she was trying to do. But I can also see people who take, you know, the flags serious and the anthem serious, and I can see why they're upset.
I can see that. I just think right now it's hard. It's hard for people to understand why they pride so much that flag when it's just everything that it stands for is not like sticking. Like it's not showing it that it stands for that.
I don't know. I saw this girl post something over the weekend where, you know, everybody was like saying like 4th of July, everyone was putting pretty depressing fucking posts, honestly.
People are not happy for some people to be celebrating it.
Yeah, I honestly had to get off because it was really, again, I've been in a funk, right? And then you go on social media and it just like adds to
Fuel to the fire.
Yeah, and I'm like I get it, you know, everyone's going fucking through it, and there's people that are going even more through it. Like I totally fucking understand that. But it takes a toll on you if you, especially social media, it takes a fucking toll on you, especially if you're empathetic to other people, you feel things. Like some people just have a really good way of blocking things. And I feel like I used to be that person, but I'm not that person anymore, and things affect me really easily. So I had to like limit myself over the weekend. But I did see someone post later on. She posted, "You may not be happy, we may not be happy by who's, you know, sitting at the president's office right now." She's like, but at the end of the day, like 4th of July is not about who's sitting at the Oval Office. It's about our country and the basis of it. And right now it's a really messed up time, but remember like what our country really stands for, and let's celebrate it. And I was like, dang, that's true. Like it's really hard. That's a privilege in itself, honestly. Like it's a privilege in itself to look past all the issues that are going on right now and to be able to focus on that. But it's true. That doesn't mean it's not true. It's true what she's saying. Like, I love living in this country. When I go to other places, I enjoy being there temporarily, but I want to come back to America. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Mexican American proudly, but I love to live here. Regardless of the bullshit going on in the world, like, how many times have we not been itching to come back home? Mm-hmm. So like, but the way she said it was like, oh, that's a good way to put it. But that's a privilege in itself to be able to say that and to focus on that, because a lot of other people are not able to focus on that. And that's also something that we need to be aware of, because that's a privilege to be able to focus on that and not focus on other fucked up things that are going on in the world.
Yeah.
So I feel like that kind of put a little bit of light on how like I was viewing things that day. Just to see someone else's perspective, because man, it was dark over the weekend on social media, at least on my end.
I don't feel like I've been on social media that much, but that's a good point. I didn't look at it like that, but it's true. It's hard to see things for what it is because things are so fucked up right now. But yeah, I mean, I get what she's saying.
If that girl felt like singing it in Spanish and she thugged it out, cool. Yeah. I hope, you know, if she feels good about it, I think that's awesome. You know, it is, but I get both sides.
She's not Miguel, it's Manuel something, but go on.
Yeah, like props to her for standing up and just doing it. I can see both sides.
Yeah, same. It's just like, I don't know.
And shout out to all the people that are like trying to help out in one way or another over there right now, specifically in LA. There's a lot of people that are bringing a lot of light to what's going on, and I think that's so cool. I was telling some stories to Mom, and we were just like crying together. Like, it was so sad. But there's a lot of people that are trying to help out each other over there, and I just think that's amazing. If you get the opportunity to do that and you do it, I mean, that must feel amazing to be able to do that.
I agree. Keep on keeping on.
Right. All right. The other thing I wanted to talk about, I saw this post on Instagram, and we've kind of touched on it before. So it says, unpopular opinion. I think vacation is more fun with your friends than with your man, but both are needed. Spicy. Rock the bed.
Define friends for us.
For us, it would be our cousins.
Okay, because I was like, oh. It's different.
It's different.
It's not the same. But I guess I would say, like, if I want, like, more of, like, a ratchet, like, oomph, 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 I'm going with my cousins.
Mm-hmm.
But if I want to, like, explore, do touristy stuff, you know, and just be romantic,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be my girl. It's different, but I think I enjoy more going with Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's different. Like, I like traveling with her because she gets, like, she's so giddy because she's never really traveled like that.
Mm-hmm.
She's only been to, like, Samoa and here. I mean, she's been to, like, other places, but, like, not like that.
She's been from, you know, Ogden to Layton.
No, she lived in Montana for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like going with her because it's she makes it exciting because she wants to. Oh man, I thought she was gonna be like me, where, you know, we sleep in and we, you know, no, she wants to get up and early. She wants to go see something new, or she wants to go back to something that she liked. Like,
I mean, that's cool because that's not normally who she is.
no.
So I think that is cool that a different side comes out of her when
For
she's
sure.
on vacation.
Yeah.
My man on the other side, though, he's like that here and he's like that on vacation.
Oh.
So we're still trying to figure that out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like traveling with her.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think both are needed.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Palm Springs last year.
Yeah.
Last year? Gosh, it seems so long
It
ago.
does. Was it last year?
I think it was. Yeah. I was here already.
I don't think I was living with Wendy yet.
No, you moved out later on. We went in like July.
Oh shit, so I barely lived with Wendy for a year. Man, that shit feels forever.
Yeah, we went to Palm Springs and it was great. I had a great time. So I do think like those moments are necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But I love experiencing things with my man.
Yeah.
Like, but I crave, like, that's the thing, like, the way I am is, like, here, not traveling wise, but I crave more people. Like, my sister, my cousins, like, you know, when there's certain situations where I'm like, okay, I want to, like, go drink, go to dinner, and I crave being around more people with my man right next to me, right? But I crave that. So I am a social person in that aspect. So I understand people that are like, oh, it's different with your, you know. It is, but I still love traveling and experiencing those things with my man.
Yeah. Well, someone at work was asking me, like, they're like, oh, when is your trip again? And I was like, oh, you know, I have one this month, but I'm going to Palm Springs again in November. Oh, like, is it just you and your girlfriend? I'm like, yeah. They're like, are you going to go out to the clubs? And I was like, well, I'm hoping my sister goes because then I'll go to the club.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, you don't go to the clubs with just your girlfriend? I'm like, I know some people do that. Like, it's just like a couple thing and they go to, like, the club, which is cool.
Yeah.
But we're not that kind of people. Like, maybe we'll go to, like, a bar.
Why is that?
What?
I don't think like Lenny and I are that like that either.
I don't know.
Lenny doesn't know how to dance, so that's one.
I think we need like an ambiance to like
Yeah.
have us like
I agree.
You know?
There's a vibe, and both of our partners are not.
They're very like
We are the vibe, and sometimes we need a little help. We can't always be the vibe.
we can't carry everything. Wendell's probably like, bitch, you don't carry shit.
It's true.
Yeah, I was like, no, like we'll probably like go like explore and stuff, but if my sister goes, then it's on and popping.
Yeah.
Like me and her, we like to chill too, but if it's my birthday, we're gonna go to the club, we're gonna go to a bar, we're gonna pop some bottles, we're gonna shake some ass. You know, we're just gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping you guys go, Lenny.
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like it's different.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm turning 30. I need to go get it, like, fucked up. Like, I didn't make the fucking rules, but I'm gonna obey them in this case. I need to go get fucked up. And if I start drinking by myself, it's gonna be, like, limited.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not. And then Wendell doesn't drink anymore.
Lord.
Me and her used to drink, like, just us all the time.
I know, huh? That's so
And now
weird.
she went completely, like, I'm in recovery.
Wow.
I know. It's wild.
Yeah.
So, I need the next alcoholic.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like, I don't know, you know, and like we know couples that prioritize, they go out with other people, but like they travel with like other family members, but they prioritize traveling with their wives.
Yeah.
You know, with their own family. And I think that makes sense. You don't need to always travel with a bunch of fucking people, you know?
That would get exhausting because then you gotta, like, you have to do what everyone wants to do because to be fair. And what if I don't want to do that shit?
Right.
But I do want to go on, like, at least one more family vacation. Not, well, hold on. Like, mom and you and our significant others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, bitch, I got it.
Rewind it. Yeah, like, I feel like that'd be cool. Like, go to Hawaii.
Yeah, I would love to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to go where Bretman Rock lives because it seems like they don't got volcanoes there.
I just want to go see his house.
Oh, bitch. Oh, okay. There was something else I wanted to talk about and I just remembered. Because
The Baddest Radio.
he's off duty right now. So, no. But I thought about volcanoes and then I started thinking about this documentary I've been watching that's narrated by Morgan Freeman.
It's hilarious.
But it's good. Like,
That sounds soothing, honestly.
I love marine life. Like, I love learning about it, and it's 8 episodes. It's called Life, and it talks about like how Earth was created and like how the dinosaur age came through. We're going into the Ice Age era right now. Like, it talks about all those things, and it really makes you question how does God fit into this, you know? So I've been talking with ChatGPT, you know, see what she thinks, and she's been giving me some theories, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense, ChatGPT. But
well, you need friends.
well, because I asked Lenny, how do you think how does religion, you know, go into this? Because you really start to see the science part of it.
Well, I think that's what a lot of people fight with, is that how do you believe in religion or like God and not think that it's science?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait, I'm confused. And so I asked Lenny what he thought, because I kind of came up with my own theory. Lenny gave me his theory, and they were kind of similar. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me ask a professional about it. So I, ChatGPT. And she gave me some theories. And then I was like, oh, okay, I like that one. So that's the one I chose, because I believe in God, and God has to have a hand in this.
Are you going to share with the class?
Yeah, I can share.
Okay, sure.
So, like, my big question was, like, you know how, like, there's cavemen, right? And there's proof of that. There's, right, hieroglyphics, I think that's what they're called.
Sure.
So I'm like, where does Adam and Eve come in all of this? Right? Because they're technically the first humans on here.
Was that not before the cavemen?
Well, there's different theories. So, from what I remember, it's on my phone, I can't look it up on here. But, from what I understand, there was one theory where they said that God basically, the difference between cavemen and Adam and Eve is that the cavemen were like the first hand at humans, like a type of human, but they weren't spiritual divine beings.
They were a rough draft.
Yes.
Like animal and man.
Right. And then Adam and Eve are the first actual humans with the spiritual divine being. So they didn't have like the spiritual part of it. The cavemen did. You know, does that make sense? Yeah. And Adam and Eve did, and that's how that started.
That's how he knew how to create humans.
Right.
Okay.
So that was the one that made the most sense to me. There was another one that was more progressive. There was a one below it, but to me, like, that one kind of made the more sense.
Someone's gonna be like, read the Bible, bitch. Oh, sorry.
It does. I don't think cavemen are talked about in the Bible.
There's some crazy stuff in there that I've heard about. I've tried multiple times to read it, but honestly, the wordings just make me lose it.
I feel like ChatGPT would do a really good job at giving you like a rundown of the Bible.
Dumb it down.
I think she would, and that's actually a good idea now that I think about it. But yeah, it was really cool because it really does make you question it. But also, like, as you start to see, obviously it's a show, right? Like, you know, you don't know if everything's accurate, right? But there's proof of certain things.
Evolution.
Right, evolution. But there's some parts where I'm like, there's no way. Like, there has to be a hand in this. Like, science, I think a lot of it has to do with science, but there's, like, certain, like, animals, like, certain creations that I'm like, there has to be a higher power here.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry. Like, that's my beliefs, you know? I believe in science. But, like, the world is so, like, it's just such...
Why can't there be both?
I agree. I think there's both.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so complex and it's so beautiful. And I'm like, I feel like there's more to it than science. So, I know.
Oh gosh, who are you?
I know. I love, like, you know, I love that stuff, you know, but I don't... There's sometimes it's boring and sometimes it's, like, interesting. And maybe it's Morgan Freeman.
Dude, I feel like that might relax me.
Yeah.
The way that he narrates.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got, like, 2 more episodes left. And I asked Lenny, I'm like, are you getting bored? He's like, no. He's like, I'm okay with it.
You're over here watching evolution and the progress of life. Over here watching fucking Ratchet Love Island.
Are you watching that, Vicky? Oh my gosh. I was telling Lenny, because all the podcasts I watch, they're all watching the show. So I feel like I'm pretty in the loop with what's going on. But I don't watch it. I don't like to watch stuff like that. But I feel like I know pretty well, to the point where Bretman Rock posted on his Instagram that he got an Hermes bag. And then Princess May, his sister, posted in the comments and put my dream date. And I knew the reference. It came from Love Island.
Oh, dude, that bit. I'm still, like, in the beginning.
Oh.
Huda, my girl. I love women, okay? Since birth, okay? But you are the first person to make me question why people date women. The way you be acting, and the fact that you say that you're emotionally mature, but you crash out like that.
Oh, you're at the beginning.
Yeah, got me fucked up. I know people love her right now. I'm still waiting. I'm hoping to get there.
Mm-hmm.
But as of right now, you got me fucked up. All the way fucked up.
She had everyone fucked up.
So, I've seen one other season before this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but because there's always that one bitch that just does way too much, is why I stopped watching it. Because they get me fucked up. Don't be that bitch. Don't be the bitch that got me fucked up.
I think it gets better.
That's what I heard. And Ace, you little... I'm not a fan of you.
Oh, okay. Those are your two?
I don't like any of the guys. I don't. They're all like Ace dick riders.
Why?
I don't know how he became the leader, you know, but they all like fucking ride his dick. Not all of them, but most of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Huda...
I can't believe you're watching. Like, I'm not surprised because you do like watching ratchet shows.
I do. And me and Wendy rated like the girls, like who's like in the top one, and Huda was in second place for me. But girl, you are pushing down to the list because the way you be acting.
Who was first place?
Alandria.
Oh yeah, I think that's everyone's favorite.
She's a fucking bad bitch. But people start hating her. I don't know why, but we'll see.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Well, there's a bar here. It's called Flankers. They're
Oh.
promoting it because they're having Love Island watching sessions.
Yeah, it's not that deep for me.
I was like, all right, this is getting out of hand. So yeah, I know what's going on because of my podcast, and I feel like I know, but I don't. My anxiety would be crazy if I started watching that shit.
Huda would have you fucked up.
I'm sure.
All the way fucked up.
Well, speaking of things we've been watching, I watched the documentary that you were talking about. It was a couple episodes ago on Hulu. Ruby Frankie. I think it's called Devil in the Family: The Fall of Ruby Frankie on Hulu. Girl, I mean, honestly, unpopular opinion maybe, but the dad, oh my gosh, I think even the next day, I was like, to Lenny, I was like, I'm still thinking about the dad. Like, what a fucking sack of shit. First of all, the mom, she's going to hell, right? Like, I mean, for sure. And I think she's disgusting, and I think the other lady is disgusting, and I think she's disgusting, okay? But the dad, the one person who could have, like, helped in this, could have avoided this, it's so crazy to have seen, like, how brainwashed he was. But, fellas, you can love your wife all you want. You shouldn't worship her.
You shouldn't be a fucking mandilon.
That's past the mandilon, bitch. I think there's a difference between loving your wife, honoring your wife, respecting your wife. Worshipping is a strong word in my opinion. He worshipped her. Fuck his kids. He wasn't listening to his kids. There was only one, the oldest one. The oldest sister was the only one with the fucking brain. And I hope she doesn't have any contact with them, honestly, because she was the only sane one. Even the second brother. Mm-hmm. I mean, the two men, fucking idiots.
But he was really brainwashed, the kid, the boy.
Yeah, he was a kid too. Like, yeah. I get it. But homie, like the dad, I was really just like, I could not. I mean, like, it was a cult, right? And you hear how cults really like brainwash you, and man, like, I mean, they brainwashed the fucking shit out of him because that lady had him by the fucking balls. Like, it's just so wild, dude. That was so mind fucking.
That's why we said in that episode, don't be admiring these YouTubers, these family YouTubers, and thinking their life is perfect. Because at the end of the day, when they turn off that camera, you don't have a fucking clue what's going on. If you like watching them, fine. But don't fucking, like Michelle says, worship them. You don't know these people. You're not entitled to know what goes on all day, every day. And you don't really know what people you really are supporting at the end of the day. Look at that bitch. Fucking in prison now.
So just to give you guys an overview for people who haven't heard about her. So she lived in Utah. She lived in Springville, Utah. And so the overview on her is Ruby Frankie is an American former family blogger and convicted child abuser who ran the now defunct YouTube channel 8 Passengers. On August 30th, 2023, Frankie and Jody Hildebrand were arrested in Washington County, Utah, and charged with 6 counts of felony aggravated child abuse of 2 of Frankie's children. They got both up to 30 years in prison. Honestly, I think they should rot in there. But oh my gosh, that there's 3 episodes. The 3rd episode, I mean, I was so mindfucked by the mom, but I feel like because the dad was the only one that really could have protected his kids, I was just so like, I could not believe it. And like Lenny too was like yelling at the TV, "Do something, you coward!" Like, it was just so horrifying. It's like, yeah, don't praise these people because it could all be fake. Don't worship your wife, dude. Like, just love your wife, respect your wife, honor your wife.
Some ladies like, bitch, you shut the fuck up. You mind your own business.
I mean, over your kids? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, that shit was just so wild to me. And, you know, there was like a therapist on there that was saying that it's very common with people in that area. And it all leads...
Because there's nothing else to do.
It all leads back to the religion, you know, which he said it was Mormons, you know. It's just, I don't know what it is. Like, they get so, like, some of them, not all of them, but, you know, I've heard that they get so easily manipulated. And I think what he said was that it's because in that religion, you're expected to be perfect. You're expected to be perfect to get through the holy gates, right? You have to be this perfect being. So you do anything and everything to make sure that you're perfect. I've also heard from multiple people that Mormons from Utah versus Mormons that practice the religion in other states, way different.
Completely. I've heard that too.
Yeah.
That it's way more intense and strict here.
Yeah, like completely different people.
Yeah. Like, they're like, we did not expect that when we came here.
Yeah.
People, I think this girl, she came from Seattle. And she's like, it's completely different. We're not like that at all. That I was even confused when I went to the church here, and she went to a Tongan ward. Then when she went to the Tongan ward here, that she was like, what? Why are they talking like this? Like, she was mad confused.
I don't know. I have really good friends that are Mormon, and I love them, and you know, great. But there are some other people that are.
I just hate when people use religion and God to manipulate other people and to use that for, like, their evil ways. Like, girl, if you're gonna be evil. Don't mix the two. And for not knocking anyone's religion, but perfection is not realistic.
Yeah.
It's not. And I'm sure you're not perfect either. As much as you want to claim that you are. But again, when you go home, we don't know what's going on.
I'm pretty amazing.
You're not perfect.
No, but clearly I'm like a car crash. It's just like waiting to happen at any point.
Literally, you fucking went through all emotions like this past weekend. They calling me a whore, wanting to be here, not go out, but yet being pissed that no one invited you anywhere.
I was going through a lot. But yeah, that was a really horrifying documentary. If you haven't watched it, watch it.
Be woke.
Be woke, but not too woke, because that's toxic too.
Yeah.
Anyways, I've been wanting to try, so Khloe Kardashian
Ooh.
came out with her Khloud brand, which is, right now, it's protein popcorn. And I've been looking for them because they're only sold at Target. We finally went to a Target that had them. And so we decided to try it out in front of you guys. We're all about the protein here, okay? Anything protein, like, really draws my attention. Like, I try to live a balanced lifestyle. I'm not perfect. Clearly, we just discussed that. I'm not perfect. But we try to do our best. We eat protein chips. We eat protein bars. When I say we, I say me and my fiance. Just looking at me right now. Oh. So we try to do that. So this to us is exciting because again, we're all about the protein stuff.
And we love popcorn.
Yes, we love popcorns. So I wanted to, you know, see what it's about. See if it tastes good or not. We got white cheddar.
Smells good.
White cheddar and
olive oil and sea salt.
So, ooh, this is really good, Kel.
Oh, that's not bad. 3 cups, 150.
This one is 2.5 cups, 160. Yours is 150. Protein is 7 grams, both of them. Ingredients, let's see.
We're just gonna try them.
Well, the people are very like, you know, they don't want sunflower seeds in here, so we're giving a full review. I know. I don't see any of that in here. It just has olive oil. No, it seems pretty straight to the point, guys. I don't see anything, you know.
It's peak Himalayan salt. Okay, can we try it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Open yours.
It does have 10 grams of fat per serving, but I don't think that's bad.
It's gluten-free. Oh, it is gluten-free.
I think the bag is like, it was like $5 each.
Not bad.
So it is a little pricey, but it's healthy, right?
Woman owned is what it says.
Mm-hmm. Word.
Oh, yeah. Proudly woman owned.
That's cool.
Contains milk.
Yeah. Not a fan?
It's not bad. There's like a powdery texture up there.
That one has it, but I thought it was just the cheddar. Those taste good. I think the only thing is that they're not as salty as like other ones. So I'm like waiting for the, you know, to hit. But it doesn't have that. But they're good. It's a good little 2.5 cups of that. It's pretty good.
There's like a moment of when you're chewing
Mm-hmm.
that I think like thickens up. Like the powder thickens up.
Mm-hmm.
I think both of them. But it's not like bad.
They're both powdery.
Mm-hmm.
Which again, I expected from these because of the cheddar, but they're both powdery. I like them.
Yeah. I think you can get over.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like, it's not the whole thing. It's just like a period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could fuck these up real quick.
It has no fillers, ladies. Sorry. Or fake stuff. What the fuck?
Non-GMO.
Oh, look. No unhealthy seed oils.
I'm telling you.
She knew what she was doing.
Organic people be about this shit. She really tapped into like a really good,
I don't know which one I like more.
me either. I thought it was gonna be this one,
I
but
did too, but I think I might like these ones.
she really tapped into like a good little,
I like these ones.
good crowd because
To the fat people trying to get healthy.
everyone's about protein right now, and they're all about sunflower things, high fructose corn syrup, you know.
Bad.
I really do be looking for those things. Not everything, again, not everything in my house is like that. But like some things I'll be like, okay, no, we're gonna get the healthier option. Some things I'm like, no, fuck it. I want the fucking trail mix that has corn syrup in it.
Oh, living life on the edge.
I know. I'm on the edge of glory. Anyways, I like it. Should we compare it to like other popcorns?
You have other popcorns?
We do actually. Lenny really does eat popcorn. He has like the butter popcorn downstairs.
ASMR.
So I'm sure we've all seen the.
Those are fire.
Yeah. The white cheddar Smart Food popcorn.
Those
the
are not
bag.
bad either, but they don't have protein.
Those are fucking delicious. Okay. So these ones. Okay, so for every serving size, which is 2.5 cups, so it's the same as that. It's 160 calories. It has 3 grams of protein. It has vegetable oil. And it has canola, sunflower oil. I think that's it. Canola and sunflower oil, big no-no. Vegetable oil, big no-no. So, take your poison, guys. Pick your poison.
It has all the good shit that's bad for you, apparently.
Hey, it says no artificial preservatives.
Ooh, winning.
14 grams of whole grains per serving.
Winning.
So
So it's not gluten-free.
it is gluten-free.
Oh. Wait, what's gluten?
I thought it was grains.
I thought it was too.
That's what it says. Right? Yeah, it has a check mark.
Where does it say gluten-free though?
Oh, yeah, it says no, it's not gluten-free, right?
Yeah, no, it is gluten-free.
Oh.
Oh,
But it has a cross. Look. Here.
no, it says gluten-free. It wouldn't say gluten-free if it wasn't gluten-free.
It's very contradicting. It says 14 grams of fucking whole grains, but yet it's gluten-free. I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm not a doctor
Well,
or a
what
nutritionist.
gluten-free means?
I thought it was grains. Or wheat? Is grains different? Oh, I think
It is
grains
different.
is different than
Wheat?
wheat. Yeah, like,
I thought wheat was good for you. Oh, but they're gluten.
it's trigo.
Mm.
Anyways, I like it. It's a good little alternative.
Yeah. I'm taking this home.
Okay. Anyways.
No chalky aftertaste. I don't know if I believe that.
Why did they feel the need to call that out, though?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, maybe because of the protein powder? That's probably what makes it chalky.
Yeah, but they put no chalky
I know,
aftertaste. So.
But they shouldn't have. But I think that's why they put that. Because they knew that it could possibly do that. And it did. But
Simple ingredients you can pronounce. That's hilarious.
yeah, there's some things sometimes I have no idea what the fuck that is. It sounds like a damn equation at times.
I like the name of it. Cloud, but it has Khloe.
And it's a whole brand. Like, she trademarked the thing. So, like, she's gonna come out with more stuff.
Non-GMO ladies.
Real cheese.
Oh yeah, I guess gluten-free is not grain because it's whole grain and it's gluten-free. You moron.
You didn't know either.
Well, that's really good. I like this one better, the olive oil and sea salt. Put some tapatio on it, game over. 3 cups for 150 milligrams, or 3 cups for 150 calories. Pretty good.
Agree. They have another flavor. I didn't know if we were gonna like it, so I was like, I'm just gonna
They
get
have
to it.
kernel.
No.
No.
Kernel?
What is it called? Kettle. My bad.
I don't know. I don't know what the other one was. Anyways. Khloud, please sponsor us. Would appreciate some more bags.
Yes, we would. We want to try all of them.
We're fans.
We are.
Anyways, all right, our love-hate segment. All right, I'll start first. Are we doing hate? Do we do hate first?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
It's usually the easier one. But if
Yeah.
you want to switch it up, go ahead.
No, you can go with your hate. You're
hate-
pretty quick with it.
I hate fireworks. I do. I hate them. I think that if we're gonna be able to do them, there should be a time limit. But honestly, I think they should be done at parks. And people should go there to go see them. It should be optional. Because the way you guys be doing the fucking most with these fireworks, and it's not just July 4th. You guys do them all fucking week, all month. I hate them. I'm sorry. I do. I know they're like, oh my god, they're so beautiful. I don't care. I hate them.
I agree. I agree with that. I don't like them. I think they should be done only at parks or like, schools, like big places, organized. I hate that I have to make time to talk to my therapist. You know, I feel like, you know how they say that we should all be allowed 3 days off, right? The work week should only be 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like part of that, it should be like a mandatory hour to talk to your therapist, paid. At least once a month. I'm compromising.
Michelle for president.
Oh my gosh, mental health. Yeah, I like the fact that I have to stress out to like, you know, make time, block out my calendar, do this, that. I should be paid for that because a lot of my stress comes from work. I take that back. It goes in waves. Sometimes it's my own damn personal trauma. Let me not blame it all on work. But, you know, I feel bad for that too because I have really good benefits.
Michelle, just say what you mean and mean what you say. And we know it's not that deep. You appreciate your work for what it is. But sometimes it makes you feel
like I have to like really prioritize therapy and I feel stressed because I have to like pick what's more important, my mental health or my work. I hate that. I hate having to like do that and stressing about it. I wish it wasn't that hard.
That's
it.
fair. Yeah.
I need to talk to my therapist ASAP.
And tell her how you're conflicted between the two.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
What do I love? I love dogs. Diego's our dog that I'm babysitting. I've been staying with him every day. I wake up to him every morning. And the way that he wakes me up, this fucking guy, as soon as he sees me move.
He is so annoying. Especially when you're trying to sleep in though.
As soon as he sees me move, he's like, oh, she's awake. Hey, take me out. Come on, feed me. Da, 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 da. You know, I know he doesn't speak, but I know what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
But he does it in such a cute way because he's like rubbing his face on me. He's like, look at my face. And I just like cuddle him for a little bit. And then we play for a little bit. And then I eventually get up.
Yeah, no. I'm like, on Thursday or Friday, I don't remember what day it was, but I remember he like came up on top of us and was like wagging his tail. And I'm like, Diego, it's too early. Like, this is our time to sleep in. And he's like, you know, and then he kept bitching, so I had to get up. I'm like, gosh, I forgot how annoying you were. So
I think maybe this is why he prefers me over you.
Mom's the same way with him. She's probably worse.
Mom probably wakes him up.
Mom does not. She says that sometimes she'll just be like, "Ya cállate," and sometimes she'll open the door for him and let him do whatever he wants. Like pee outside, pee in the living room if you want. I'm not taking you out. Yeah, I don't do that. But you know, like he's all cute, and then I come back to bed, and then he's like, "Yeah, but you love it," and I'm like,
"Oh, I love it. It's so cute." I'm just like, "Oh,
because sometimes it's not that he wants to go outside; he wants to eat, and he wants his chicken and rice early, and that's what fucking pisses me off even more. Because you'll take him out, and he'll still be annoying. Like you have to be completely still, so he thinks like you're back to sleep, and if not, oh my gosh, he has. To the point on Saturday morning, he was like, in the fucking living room.
Aww.
I was like, this bitch has him so spoiled. It's so crazy. I was like, all right, I'm done with this. Let's go.
And this is like literally her dog, technically. This is technically like her dog, but somehow he became the family dog.
His mom's dog, technically. But
now he is.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been so sad without his grandma.
He didn't do any of the shit that you were saying he was doing.
But were you even noticing that, Michelle?
Yeah, he was with us the whole time. He would walk around sometimes and then I'd be like, what the fuck is he? And then he'd just like go and get his food. Like he wasn't walking down the hall at all.
He doesn't do it as much anymore, but for sure, like the first few
couple
days. Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love dogs. It's just having a dog.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I forgot how much it is, honestly. Like, yeah.
Oh, he's light work compared to my dog's.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Like, I understand how, you know, simple he is, but at the same time,
But he's so cute. Does he get a little, like, possessive when you and Lenny kiss?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's like the main one.
But even with touching more, like he like comes in. He doesn't get aggressive, but he gets weird.
Wendy was like, I feel like he's gonna bite me.
No, he doesn't get aggressive with us, but he does. He'll like come in between us.
Oh.
He'll come in between us, or just like be like he's like, what are you doing? And then like he'll like want to get in between, but like he won't get aggressive. It's more like he's curious almost.
No, he'll start like jumping, and he'll like get in between our faces. Like if we're about to kiss, he'll be like, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's like a boy dog thing because Mocha will not let us kiss. Like he doesn't even like us hugging. He'll come and like attack. Not like in a bad way, but like in a possessive way.
What?
Yeah. Cause yeah, Mocha will not let us like be next to each other like that.
That's so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, cause I remember I told you Lenny's dog,
Mm-hmm.
little Cookie.
Mm-hmm.
She's a little tiny, scrawny Chihuahua, and one day, he brought her in, and we were like just laying down, and I was like touching his back, and she comes on top, and she's just like, she's tiny, okay, and then she's just like, I'm like, what are you gonna do, bitch? What are you gonna do, huh? Like I was ready to go with the dog, okay. And then she just went like this one time, like she just like put her hand, like her paw, where his back was, and then I like moved it away, and then I just like kept touching him, and then she was like, and then she just like went to like the edge of the bed and just like
Bitch,
lay
I'm
down.
lucky I'm not in my prime.
No, I think we're lucky she's not a fucking Rottweiler. Like if only she was like a couple more inches tall, I think she would have like been more possessive. But I think because she's so tiny, she's like, let me back down.
I think girl dogs.
Oh no, they're bitches.
Yeah, like Hazel definitely thinks that Wendell's hers.
So they're the same.
I think Mocha's towards me for some reason.
Is it that boys are possessive? Boys just don't like to see affection.
I don't know if they know that it's affection though. Like I don't know if they think we're like hurting each other. It's weird.
I don't know, but and then girls, they're territorial.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like what you're theirs.
Yeah.
So,
fuck no.
Yeah, but I think the only reason why we didn't square up is because she's tiny, so she's like sweet. You know, she's this fragile like little thing. But that was the first time I was like, oh shit, girl, you got okay.
No, I'd be ready to square up with Hazel all the time. And Hazel not no scrawny.
Hell no.
Nothing scrawny about Hazel.
I would not want to square up with Hazel.
Hazel's this thick
No Nick.
hippo bulldog. Yeah, no Nick. That's how thick she is.
Anyways, I love my man. He's been so patient with me. I don't even like have the words to like even describe how patient he has been. You know, it's just like you expect things from like men. You know, like men are sometimes like a certain way, you know, and he's just not like that, like at all. Like sometimes, you know, he's in his little, but like I don't know, he's just so understanding, and I'm telling you, it's been rough the past few weeks. But he's been so super understanding, so patient with me, and so good to me as normal. But just it feels extra because I've been like going fucking through it. So shout out to him.
Shout out.
Anyways, that's it. Please follow us on TikTok. Please follow us on Spotify. Please like and subscribe. Please tell your mom, your boyfriend, your man, your side man, your neighbor, your sister, your cousin about us. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.